What's going on, guys? Ben Wilson with Beardbrand Alliance, and today I'm going to show you how to reduce the shine on your bald head. First up on the list, use clippers instead of a razor on your head. With a razor, obviously, you're going to get a lot closer to your scalp, and what that's going to do is it's going to expose most of your scalp, making it a lot more shiny surface. When you use clippers instead, you leave a little bit of hair on your head, and that helps to reduce some of the shine. Now you're going to see the difference here on my scalp. I have a little less hair on top, and I have more hair on my sides. I use the clippers today, and you're going to see the difference here. So shiny, and off to the side, it's not so shiny. So if you do have a little bit of hair left on your head, I suggest that you use clippers instead of a razor. Number 2, wash your head. A lot of people are surprised when they find out that I use shampoo on my head. You got to keep your head clean regardless if you have hair on there or not. And you don't want to use soap because regular soap will dry out your scalp, which is not what we're going for here. So I'll use shampoo. I'll also use beard wash. I'll use face wash. You want to use those things that are going to help reduce the oil that's on your head without completely drying it out. Because you still want to have your scalp hydrated and moisturized, but without that oily texture to it. So again, you can use shampoo, you can use beard wash, you can use face wash. You want to look for things that are more natural and will remove most of the oil that's present on your head without completely drying it out. Another thing you can use too is the utility bar from Beardbrand, because that also has a moisturizing agent to it. So it's also great on your head. 3, powder. I personally don't like using powder because it tends to dry out your scalp, which again is not what we're trying to do here. But if you're in a pinch and you really need to reduce some of the glare that your dome's giving off, by all means you can use the powder. 4, use an anti-shine moisturizer on your head. So a lot of the lotions that are on the market today have some oil in them, which is great for moisturizing, but is not so great for keeping the shine down on your head. What you want to look for is anti-shine moisturizers. And there's several out there on the market. There's some that are specifically marketed for your bald head. The one that I use is it's a face moisturizer, but it's anti-shine. There are a couple different words you can look for it as far as keywords when you're trying to find products to help reduce the shine on your head. It's anti-shine, anti-oil, matte, mattifying, and mattificant. All of those are moisturizers that are specifically formulated to moisturize, number 1, but do so in a manner that's not going to leave excessive shine on your head. So the one that I use on my head, it says anti-oil, anti-shine, ultra absorbing and mattifying moisturizing gel. I'm gonna put some on my head and hopefully you'll be able to see the difference. Okay, as you can see, my head is not as shiny. I'm in direct light, so obviously there's gonna be some shine to it, but it's not as glossy as it was before. So those are all the methods you can use to keep your head less shiny. To maximize the effect, I would use all of those together. So from the top, that's using clippers instead of a razor. That's washing your head to reduce the oil that's present. That's using a anti-shine or mattifying lotion or gel on your head. That's gonna keep it moisturized, but also reduce the shine that's on your head. And lastly, in a pinch using powder if you don't have anything else to use. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions about anything you heard today, feel free to leave them in the comments section below. And until next time, stay safe and I'll see you then.
Whoever knew sweat could smell so good? I did, because I've been using Beardbrand's new deodorant. Grab it at beardbrand.com.